What's up, FOA Squad? I'm Anthony, and welcome to our channel, Life with Anthony. I hope everyone is doing well out there today. All right, guys, today's video is going to be a short video. As the title says, I do have a job interview tomorrow. The way that they have it set up, it's more like an open interview where you can go in from 11 a.m. in the morning to 4 p.m. in the afternoon and be interviewed. I'm going to talk a little bit about why I applied for this particular job, and then I'll read you guys the entire job description. And this is a job that I feel like I would be, number one, good at doing, and number two, I would enjoy doing it. It's completely different from what I am doing now and what I have been doing over the past 30 years. So that kind of excites me in itself. I think one of the biggest reasons why I applied for this job is that after you have done something or have been doing something for so long, especially 30 plus years, sometimes all it might take is just a change in doing something different that will kind of change your whole work perspective from this point on until retirement. My job is very physical, and it can take its toll on you over a number of years. And to do something that's a little more lighthearted or just easier and less physical, I think would be a good change, you know? So for that part, I'm a little excited about it. But where I stand right now with this job is that I'm curious about it. I'm not saying that I will take a job if I'm offered a job, because you know me, I would chicken out in a minute and get all scared and say, okay, that's okay, I better stay my behind where I am and just follow through what I'm thinking, my direction of my path. But I am curious. I do want to go in and ask as many questions as I can and learn as much about the job as possible. So that's the main reason why. I mean, after the interview tomorrow, I may decide that, okay, that sounds really great. That sounds like something that I would do, because the whole idea of leaving this job, which is a good job, I'm not even going to lie about that. I have a really decent job, a really good job. You know, it has this little down points at times, but overall, I would say 92% of the time, I have a good job and I enjoy that. The other 8% is dealing with people and then politics on a job. So all in all, it's a really good job. They do things for us and that my old job did not do. So I cannot complain at all about the job that I have now. So to change jobs, I have to be sure. I don't want to have any doubt in my mind that I'm making a mistake. So that's why I'm just going to at least allow myself to see where my mindset would be if I'm actually offered another job that I believe or think I would be good at doing, and it would be a complete change from what I have been doing. All right, so let me read you guys this job description. The job is an application processor for Medicaid eligibility. So in other words, I will be assisting senior citizens filling out their application for Medicaid. That's what I get from it. All right, it's no weekend work, and that definitely stands out for me, to only have work Monday through Friday, and to be able to look forward to all of my weekends and being able to, you know, travel down to Baltimore whenever and not having to ask that I don't want to work the weekends or all of that kind of stuff is a big plus for me. All right, $18.50 per hour, on site in Hamilton, New Jersey. Interested in supporting New Jersey's Medicaid. Now, I have been subscribed to this job site that sends me jobs for probably about 8 months now, and they always are sending me jobs, and this is how I came across this job. So they sent me a lot of jobs that are in and around the New Jersey area, and have been doing that for over 8 months. So interested in supporting New Jersey's Medicaid. Conduent is the job site that sends me jobs. Conduent has immediate openings in processing Medicaid applications and verifying for accuracy. If you're interested in a medical support career, this may be the opportunity you're looking for. What's in it for you? Full-time position with benefits, pay for performance program, employee discounts, no weekends, variable in and start time, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. or 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. So let me stop and talk about that for a minute. Now, I spoke about this before recently when my supervisor on my job asked me would I like to go on day work. And I told you guys that that would just change the whole way that I live my life now in the car. And I did consider that when I read this job description, and I think that if I decide to do this, it's just going to be the sacrifice that I have to make. It's one of the sacrifices that I'm going to have to make. It's one of the adjustments that I will have to make. I have to make a decision on whether, okay, do I want to stop doing what I'm doing, the physical part of the job, and do something different and whatever. I mean, being on day work on the job where I am now, I still would have been doing the same thing. It still would have been physical. It still would have been, all the overtime and this, that, and the other. But again, at least this job, I will be off. I know that I will be guaranteed off all the weekends. And I guess with most everything, there'll be some small sacrifice. And this would be my sacrifice, working day work and then adjusting to living this lifestyle during the day, I guess. All right, paid training, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now, about that, I want to know how long is the training, because if the training is like a week or even 2 weeks, I would go ahead and take off that week or 2 weeks from work, do this training, and then I would decide whether or not I like the job. So that would be my plan if I decide to move forward with this job, if I am offered a position. Now, if the training is like a month or something, that's definitely out of the question. Even if it's 3 weeks, that's definitely out of the question for me. The most time that I would ask is for 2 weeks off. If this training is beyond 2 weeks, then I'm definitely out. So I look forward to that. Okay, requirements. Must be at least 18 years of age with at least a high school diploma or a GED. Must be able to work overtime as needed. Now, I don't know what that means. I guess that means overtime during the week. I need to ask, is that overtime during the week, like staying 2 hours past your time of getting off, or is that the weekend? Because I'm not coming in there on the weekend. I can stay where I am and work the weekend. So I do have to confirm that. Must submit a criminal background check and drug test. Responsibility statements. Identifies customer needs by referring to case notes and examining each as a specific case. Eligibility review determine whether or not applicants for various programs meet the necessary qualification. Gathers all necessary information to update the database. Escalates issues to senior levels based concerns. Perform other duties as assigned. Complies with all policies and standards. That is a great opportunity to learn and be a part of the growing medical support community. Conduent offers benefits and advancement opportunities. Come join us and help support our Medicaid providers. So it sounds like something that I really, really would like to do. And again, at this point, I'm just curious and I want to learn more. And that's the reason why I'm going tomorrow, to just learn more about it and ask some specific questions, because again, I don't want any doubts if I decide to move forward. And, you know, I think the least I can do is just go in and see what it's all about. And if the training is in like 2 weeks period of time, go ahead and go through the training, and, you know, they pay you for it. So it would be, you know, no loss of money, or maybe some, depending on what they pay. But anyway, guys, you know, what do you think? I think becoming an application processor for Medicaid eligibility sounds like something that I might be interested in. All right, guys, that's going to be a wrap for today's video. As always, thank you guys for taking a few minutes out of your day to watch my videos. I appreciate you guys. You know that. And I'll see you guys the next time.